In this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is creating a link to a website through using functions in ActionScript 3.0. And I want you to start by creating some text using the text tool and converting that into a movie clip symbol. So if we select this will be my movie clip symbol. And I'll just open up my library. You can see that it's a movie clip symbol. It's not a button. And what I've then done is given this an instance name of button_mc, that's btn_mc. And this is important because this is the same instance name that I will use in my code. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do, insert another layer, relabel this actions, and we can just open up the actions panel like so. The first thing we're going to do is we need a variable, and we'll say variable link. And what we need to do is URL, not loader, we need request, and we say equals new URL request. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is we need to type in our URL request in the form of a string, which I've already talked about, and we need to do this using speech marks. And I'm just going to paste the university link inside there for the master's degree in multimedia. It's University of Westminster, wmin.ac.uk. And what I'm going to do is add a semicolon right in the end. I'm just going to move my panel inside so you can see that like so, and I'm going to hit the return key on the keyboard. The next thing we need to do is assign an event listener. So I need to use btn_mc, which is my instance name, dot add event listener, like so. And what we need to do is we need to add a type of an event. So we say mouse event dot, and we can say click, which is fine, and I can say on click with a capital C, close bracket, and semicolon. Next thing we need to do is write our function. So I'll say function on click event, and our type would be mouse event, and we need to return void. And what we now need to do is very important, curly brace, and make sure you'll notice that Flash automatically indents. That means the curly brace are correct way, so the first curly brace should always be pointing to the left and the last one should be pointing to the right. And what we need to do is specify the function for this. We say navigate to URL, one word, and we just say give our request name, which is link. So very simple and very similar to the code that we've already written in previous tutorials. And what I'm now going to do right at the end, I'm just going to say btn_mc, which is my instance name, dot button mode, which is correct, boolean equals true. Remember, a boolean value can only return true or false, and select check syntax, script contains no errors. I can close that, I can test my movie, and if I hover over, you see my mouse changes into a button, into a finger pointer, so it's recognizing as a button. If I click, and we just give it a second to launch the university site, and there we go. So a really cool way of creating a link. And just a few things, I'm just going to go back, just a few things to make sure of is it's very important, make sure you've got the correct spelling for your variable name. Again, it needs to be, if it's lowercase, it needs to be lowercase, it needs to be exactly the same, and the instance name needs to be exactly the same for this to work. And don't forget that this is a string type, and inside the string type I'm just going to go here. Just ensure that you close the string type with the speech marks right at the end here, and close curly brace, and not forgetting your semicolon as well, and semicolon there and there, like so. And there we have it, creating a really simple link.